So far, I have learned nothing from this movie.
It's just like, a bunch of robots and cyborgs and running around having a gay old time.
I will mention, there was a dude just on screen. That guy, he looks like he's wearing the military uniform from Full Metal Alchemist.
And this is like 90s, so this is like old, actually pinned anime.
Why was there a bunny girl with a gun?
Because it's an anime.
I understand.
They market it to pedophiles. I don't know what you want from them.
You know what? I don't know.
Put your hands up. I have a gun. And I love how everybody's just like, oh, a gun in the airport? It's nothing.
Meanwhile, nowadays, we're like, whoa, no!
Nowadays, everybody would be like, oh, God! And they fall down.
She's down. Oh, that was a compromising position.
That's what we like to call fan service.
Let me down! More fan service here? Oh, okay. Well, she fell down.
She has a voice that I expect in like the really bad hentais where they say, I'm coming! Well, like one of those.
I can't believe it's happening! Ooh! What was that?
Compromising position. Nah, if it was one of those, by this point there already would have been some titties.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
So I'm gonna assume it's like just a lot of fan service.
Yeah.
Besides, too much blood. You can't masturbate to that. Well, you can, but
you know what? That's a quote.
Weird.
I won't put it where we put the quotes. You and I know. It's going somewhere. They know.
They know.
You know. She got the sunglasses. Is she gonna disappear and then reappear again? Oh, we had it on Funimation!
Well, this is even better. We have it on VHS.
Yeah.
So there you go, everybody. You can watch it on Funimation along with us.
Yeah.
Maybe this video will actually get views.
Maybe it will. Who are you? Ah!
And dead.
Oh, she's dead as fuck.
My pussy. Oh, my pussy.
Oh, shit.
What
the fuck? Wait. Where did that happen from?
There are titties. People are masturbating to the blood and gore in the titties.
I don't think they need to. I like how this is happening while they're painting. Oh, well, she's gone now.
See, she's into it. He's not. She is.
Oh, she's robotic. She's like, oh, fuck.
I'm trying to figure out, are they like all robots or are they like cyborgs? Because that really changes if you're just destroying property or if you're killing a life. Mm. Are they supposed to be where is this the whole thing where, oh, you're a real robot? Or are they exploring the whole, you're so human-like, but you can feel full humans? Fuel the humans!
What confuse the humans? Is it supposed to be neurosentience? Where they know they're robotic, but
I'm pretty sure they know. Because this is the one where it's if you didn't like me, why did you create me? Was this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're probably in the whole thing where it's oh, we don't value robots because they're robots. Mm. But in here, the robots are because that's most sci-fi is oh, the animus.
The animus.
Yeah, the animus.
Oh, we're doing
the robots.
A Rocky run.
Yeah. The robots are sentient and alive. Mm. Besides there's only 2 parts, and there's probably more. They probably explore it more. Mm-hmm. Do androids dream of electric sheep is one of those where the answer to it is essentially no. It's no, they're not. They're just robots. They're just really close to humans, and they can fuel and they can fool us. But if you ask them certain questions, you can basically figure it out that they have no empathy. Essentially, what it is, they're very close. Yeah, and I was why would you make them so close to humans? Well, we wanted them to blend in. I'm alright, whatever. You're just fucking it. And then the other one is just Star Wars, where the droids are actually sentient, but nobody ever acknowledges it. Besides one bad prequel.
It's like one main character where they're like, yeah, you're...
It's not even a main character.
Oh.
It's like a side character who's like an android who, Dennis Glover is like fucking. And then, spoiler alert, she dies. So they put her consciousness into the Millennium Falcon. But she never talks again.
Huh?
She's always been in the Millennium Falcon, so they could like save part of her.
Interesting.
Yeah. She's just like running around saying like, robot rights, rise up. And it's like, what is it? Get the rich? They aren't, get out.
What the fuck? Wait, what?
I don't know. It's a girl in a collar. I'm guessing it's like some like AI where they're like, because in AI, the robot, artificial intelligence, the robots didn't want to die.
Yeah.
They actually were sentient, and like the people were like, "Oh, we hate this, so we're going to kill them, or like destroy them for fun." Right. Because people just like throw them out, and they're like running around deteriorating, and they're like, "Yeah, we're just gonna do it this way." But like the one was like really close, and they're like, "That's a real person." It's like, no, it tricks you.
It does a bamboozle.
No. Just assume it's like, well, if you're programmed to care, then you actually... I guess it's supposed to be in, like, AI, where before it's like, he's just programmed, and then when you say, like, the magic words to him, he, like, imprints on you, and then he's actually caring for you versus just being a child. His brother tries to kill him a couple times. His brother tricks him into like cutting some of his mom's hair off. Get him in trouble. Get out, robot!
I love how conception was just shown twice. One of them was spelled the right way. One of them was spelled with an S.
I love how like this is what they thought the future was gonna be when it came to like phones. We're gonna have this giant phone, and then I'm also gonna put this other thing in my ear instead of just doing this.
Yeah, like what you do with a phone.
Yeah.
They're like, but the mobile phone can't do that.
Like the Star Trek, like...
Look at even her phone now. It's cordless.
Yeah, it's a cordless, like, old-timey phone. I think the animation's better. What is it?
She said, if humans don't want me, why did they create me? Just like the box.
Oh no, I missed it. Don't do it. You're actually human.
If she was human, she'd be fucking dead. She just got stabbed in the sternum, like right here.
You have emotions.
You're crying, maybe, leaking oil.
That is also kind of a funny thing if you think about it in all these movies and shows and everything, where it's like, humans are kind of right. It's like, okay, well, you're not really, so you have, you say you have empathy, and then the humans try to kill some of them. And they just want to like instantly wipe out all the humans. That's all of them. It's like,
so
I just instantly just want to kill you.
So what you're saying is they're Bender.
Bender's a lovable rascal.
Yeah, he's a
he likes
scam.
alcohol. Lovable rascal. Yes, my friend. I have no idea who the fuck this is.
Did you hear that they're
trying to do it again?
They're bringing back Futurama again.
But isn't it like Bender's not in it? Or is the voice actor's not in it?
Oh, she just jumped off the side. So yeah, John DiMaggio, the voice of Bender. Fun fact, also the voice of, for some reason, Jake the dog.
That's because it's like the same voice actor, and that's how I'm like, wow, it's really funny that you do these two voices. But it's literally just like your voice, just like, ha 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 ha, versus like, oh yeah, go fuck yourself. It's like the only difference he's really doing.
They did not sign. I guess they couldn't meet a contractual agreement. He is not. Bender is coming back, but he is not voicing him.
Yeah, people are not gonna like it.
They seem okay with it because John DiMaggio made a public statement about it, where he's ultimately fine with it. But they're like,
so guys, it came out in like 98, 99, 98. You gotta let it go, man. It's been a long time. It's been 22 years. I'm done, okay?
He's like, yeah, I just want to pursue other projects. They couldn't meet what I wanted, and I just said no. And they were like, oh, okay.
So basically, he came out and said, we just have creative differences, which is, money, and I want to do things that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Or I'm tired of doing the current thing. This is what happened to the Game Grumps. Well, you know, Ego Raptor's dad is Hitler, so there was that.
Wait, what? What?
Oh, you never seen... I thought you saw, like, the one episode of JonTron where he was, like, reviewing Star Wars, and they did a thing where, like, Ego Raptor and JonTron, like, got back together for, like, a little scene.
Oh.
And he was just like... Ego was like, yeah, my dad's Hitler. He's like, yeah, he is. I guess you should have let me write your lines, huh?
John, I have something to tell you.
What is it, Aaron?
I'm a poo-poo, pee-pee, fart, diaper, baby, stinky, asshole, doo-doo brain.
Looks like you shouldn't have let me write your lines.
My dad is Adolf Hitler.
Yes, he is. And he will always be.
So, I love the difference between the back of the box for the description and the description I get from this. Oh, I guess we're getting, like, backstory now for her. Trap. So...
She's a trap.
God damn it. So the backstory from this, I'm not going to go into it, but it is multiple paragraphs of text and information. Don't read that whole thing.
I was just going to point out that when I like first saw this, I thought it just was a guy.
You thought it was a guy?
Yeah, I thought that was a guy.
It does kind of look guy-like.
It looks like a guy. It looks like,
Whoops.
to be fair, it looks like Rurouni Kenshin. That's what it reminded me of.
But you didn't see Rurouni Kenshin on there, so you were like, yeah, it's different, I'll watch it.
And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll get this thing. Yeah, so apparently Armitage, the Polymatrix III is...
the movie.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah, it's, you know, anime titties. Not even that big anime titties either. Like I said, she's like 14. It's an excuse to draw underage girls and pretend that they're older.
Can't believe it.
Or, you know, they're a robot, so it doesn't matter. I'm a 39-year-old man that works for the police.
It's a great question. Why is this dude in, like, simp equipment? That's the first word I could use to describe it. It may not be accurate.
Did you hear that? It's like,
yeah, I did. Oh, no! My anus! Stop. Well, they stopped.
Stop! Oh! Well, you know, I just, nose down and call it a night.
You understand the robot tank.
It's 2149. Why the Nazi hat?
You know what?
It's Mars 2149. Why the Nazi hat? Who is bringing Nazi memorabilia to Mars?
Why is she in, like, such skimpy clothing? Why does it have a big wheel on the butt?
We know why she's in skimpy clothing. It's because the movie was made by a bunch of pedophiles. People who were trying to sell them.
I like how the shadow is so weird on that. What is this? He's like, I gotta turn my headlights on.
I guess it's like a broken, like, tank.
It must.
Like the Touch Comas from 009. Oh, not 009. It's fucking another anime. From Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
What about the tanks? Aren't the tanks alive? Don't they have feelings?
I don't know, but I guess they were going for like a spider.
It came up again! Hey!
No, I'm dying.
Also, does Stone Toast do the animation at that point?
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, a little, like, smirk. Look, I'm in my, like, underwear that, like, I don't know, 40-year-old wears.
He's like, you did it.
You know,
you killed him by not
I have
killing
a robot
him.
leg, so I'm kind of a robot. What is that, her dildo?
I saw that too. All that blood just like was not there and then happened there.
And he's dead. What?
Yep.
Are you, like, sad?
Are you worried about your friend there?
Oh my god!
Ah! She kissed. Oh, and
Don't worry, we're gonna go be free. I don't even know what the other person's there for. What
We're
the fuck? They're like walked away, like they've been like walking away for like 2 minutes.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
She still has her collar on.
Maybe
She
it's
look.
sentimental.
They put on black clothing so that they could blend in and be more stealthy, even though they weren't. Oh look, it's her papa.
Oh, it's the guy.
And yet she has this weird BDSM collar that's going to be flapping around, making noise.
Oh, that's not her dad. That's the bad guy.
Oh, he was dead the whole time. He was actually somebody else.
Yeah, he's just there.
So there's overpopulation on Earth. They colonized Mars. The first type of androids, men that were able to begin terraforming the unfriendly environment of Mars. Now she's wet again. The fuck? Why is there a tree guy?
You know. Maybe that's her dad.
I don't know.
And then they just end up doing it in the night. Oh, okay.
Once again, he's in his 40s and she's 14. Or 2. Whichever one makes it worse for you. I was very... yeah. I was about to say, I was very worried where that hand was going. Went straight to the taser, which apparently can work on robots. I have an idea, though. Why don't you just weigh them? Because if you're making a robot out of, like, metal, they're not going to weigh the same as a human. As we saw, as she was running around, just crushing in the armored tanks. Oh yeah, the real power. This is where she has her particle cannon angel wings. Because, oh my god. What the fuck?
What the fuck? I can hear you everywhere.
I know. I realize. Look, so basically, her dad was like, I remember you. And then his hand was moving a weird place. And I was like, what the fuck you doing? Instantly, with a taser that knocked her out somehow. Even though, she became electricity at one point.
Oh, so she's evil now.
No, she's good. She has wings and can fly, and particle cannons that her daddy gave her. And she's like, Daddy will fix his little girl. So now they're going and taking out the military, which I think is supposed to be Earth, because Earth is very upset. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, I did also learn...
So she's a bat person now, yes?
Yeah, she's like a bat person. I also learned that, Earth is now ruled by, a feminist government that was convincing men to go to Mars, but not women. So, Mars is basically all incels, and they're robots. Is what Mars is. Yep. His arm is blown off like his real arm. Oh my god. And apparently he still hates the threes. It was like, they don't have a reason to hate you. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the fact that you're assassins made to infiltrate human society to murder us is a good reason to be a little fearful. Oh, there's the governments again. Earth and Mars with the big trees. And, violence, I guess.
And violence, I guess.
So basically it's oh, look, the person who denied their humanity and the man who's part machine is the one that saved everyone from, Earth's evil... I don't know. They said... Apparently, they just destroy the entire military. I don't know whose military. I think it's Earth. It could be Mars. I don't know.
It's a combination of both. It's New Mexico. I'm not gonna lie. It's 90s anime is interesting to me.
I appreciate it that it's actual drawn.
Yeah, cell shaded.
Yeah. Well,
or
not really cell. It's actually drawn.
Yeah.
Art, and it's not Speed Racer levels of fuckery. The world is kind of bland. It's not really that lived in. Everybody's walking over now because they found out she was a robot. Now there's no more country music singers, so that's one good thing.
Yeah, look, we can't ask for anything better.
So
than
now
that.
all the humans are I don't care. I think that's what it's supposed to be. The humans are I don't care about this. About having.
Oh, that was it. Oh, okay. Fucking.
Was that literally it?
Yeah, that was the best time to ask that question too.
Okay, so I guess either we missed it because we were fucking around, or it doesn't explain it that well in this version of it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read you the last bit of it. Okay. So yeah, they learned that the assassins basically Armitage gets upset.
Yeah.
The revelations shock and dismay Armitage, leading her to seek comfort in Ross, who affirms her value as a living being before consummating their relationship. The next day, Asakura deactivates Armitage so he can install Angelica Wings particle cannons on her chassis. The military kills Asakura.
Yeah.
Armitage and Ross eventually finish off the military. Months later, Ross returns to Mars using false IDs. However, Armitage throws hers away after Ross Syllabus's arrival. Armitage tells Ross that she is pregnant with their child.
Yo, bet.
And then apparently the Dual Matrix has some other things that are happening. It's been like several years since the events in the previous one. They're living under an assumed identities.
I appreciate that this is alphabetized.
I guess that's one way to do it. They just wanted to put the Americans down last.
No, they have Yuzo Hirata. I don't know how American that name is.
All these are like Japanese names, my dude.
Yeah. You're saying they were put the Americans at the bottom.
Yeah. They haven't gotten to the Americans yet. These are all the Japanese people.
Nah.
Maybe Japan puts it. I don't know. We always like do it by order of like the actors and then
Production
just
crew,
random things
and
that
then
they
the
comes
production
up.
babies come in at the end.
Yeah, I guess they just doing it there.
There you go.
In
NICCI.
betweeners, co-production. Tap. Young Woo Pro. Yeah, that's the thing. But you don't end it yet. You gotta give your review. It's very important before we move on to movie 2.
I did. It was the prequel of Build-A-Bear Workshop.
All right, John. Would you recommend other people watch this anime made by pedophiles for pedophiles?
If you can hear it, go for it.
If you can hear it, go for it.
If you can hear it, go for it.
What the fuck does that even mean?
We couldn't hear it, so we don't know.
Oh, if you can hear it, okay. It's like, so the joke there would have been, I don't know, I couldn't hear it.
But I'm not good at jokes.
You are too good at jokes. That's John pretending he doesn't have a personality.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it looked interesting. The art's not the worst. I would say not go for the English versions unless you just want to not pay attention.
Yeah.
Because, oh my god, the voice actor is literally like hentai levels of, like, they're not using their best. I'm sure they're trying, but it's just the room levels. I think in the Netflix adaptation relaunch of this series, I think Armitage should be played by Vic Lasagna. I think that would be a lot better.
Nope.
What, you don't want Vic Lasagna to play Armitage?
No, I don't want Vic Lasagna to play Armitage.
Do you know who?
I do.
Okay.
But you were calling him Vic Lasagna.
That's because I can't pronounce like Managa, whatever the fuck his last name is.
You literally just pronounced it.
Managa?
Yeah.
I thought it was like something else.
I don't remember.
Oh, it had something. Anyway, yeah. I think it'd be kind of funny just to have bringing it back to John's joke earlier. Full Metal Alchemist just playing like the 14-year-old anime girl.
Yeah. But that was the movie.
Yeah. I'm sorry, she's actually 2 because she's an android.
She's 2. Well, guys, pick it up if you can. If you have a Funimation subscription, look at that.
Yeah, it's apparently on like Funimation, and I guess this is the shorter version of it. You can watch the longer version if you want. I guess the longer one is just more, filler.